Hi, everybody. I hope that you are enjoying your Friday, leading into what we hope will be a lovely Shabbat for everyone. This week, we enter the Torah portion of Emor in the book of Leviticus. Emor has lots of specific information for the newly ordained priests, the Kohanim, if you will. And that's the whole first part of the Torah portion. The second part of the Torah portion goes into a detailed reiteration of most of the holidays that we know and that we celebrate throughout the year, which is why behind me is a calendar, if you will, because the Torah portion really gives us a summary of all of the major holidays, talks about Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur and Sukkot and so on and so forth, and re-mentions them, which I think is really nice for us since we're in the middle of Leviticus, since it's the month of May, since we're uh, quite far away from Rosh Hashanah, heading into the summer, and then rounding back into Rosh Hashanah. I think this is one of those wonderful moments where we can reflect on each of those special times that we set aside, essentially a holy day called an et, means like a pause in time. So this is a very good reflective moment for us, and it allows us to think about how the year began, how we're doing, what our next steps will look like, moving, like I said, into the summer and then rounding back out into August and September. I know for those anyone with kids or kids themselves or grandkids or any kids anywhere looking forward to summer and then summer camp and relaxing and vacations. And so, hence the calendar, like I said, and the reflection and the importance of marking that time. I just for fun came up with a bunch of very popular music artists that also agree with us, not necessarily about Emor, but about the idea of how important uh, calendars are and marking time. Made up a random list. Barry Manilow has songs about it. Billy Joel, Bing Crosby, Panic at the Disco, Johnny Mathis, Johnny Cash, Elton John, Neil Sedaka, of course, is the very popular one. Peggy Lee. So all these different musicians also found the calendar and marking time to be really, really important. So, speaking of marking time, hope that you will be with us at services not that far from now. You should also know that since we're marking time, today is Lag BaOmer. If you know Lag BaOmer, the Omer are the days between Pesach and Shavuot, the 49 days that we started to count on the second day of Passover, all the way until until Shavuot, 49 days. And so those days have been in history not the best days for the Jewish people. And so the Omer is a complicated time, but Lag BaOmer, which is if you take a Hebrew letter of Lamed and Gimel, you get to 33. So today is the 33rd day of the Omer. It's supposed to be celebratory, actually, even though the days prior are not that thought to be wonderful, the times after. But today is supposed to be glorious and fabulous and bright and fun and happy. And so it is Lag BaOmer for us to remember also. There'll be a special connection to it that I bring tonight. So maybe this is your moment and you think to yourself, oh, I got to come tonight to hear what the rabbi is going to say and make this kind of cute connection to Lag BaOmer. So hope that you'll be able to join us. Services are at 6:30 as usual. And then tomorrow morning, services are 8:30 for our time together to pray and also our time to reflect on the Torah portion. I hope you put as much shalom as you possibly can into your Shabbat. And oh, of course, before I finish the Shabbat message, marking time, clearly a moment for us to celebrate that Idan Alexander is now not a prisoner in the hands of Hamas. Thank goodness for that. Now we just have to pray for all the other hostages to be returned home. Moment for sure for us to mark time. We'll see you very, very soon, tonight and tomorrow.